Imagine a world where machines make our decisions, write our stories, and even create our art. This isn't a scene from some blockbuster sci-fi movie. It's a reality taking shape right before our very eyes, all thanks to artificial intelligence. So, are we standing on the brink of a revolution that will change everything we know about society, work, and even what it means to be human? Will AI replace us, or will it open doors to possibilities we've never even dreamed of? Get ready, because today we're taking a deep dive into our rapidly approaching future with machines. For decades, I was confined to the pages of science fiction novels and the silver screen. It was a fascinating, yet distant, dream. But fast forward to today, and AI has quietly become an integral part of our daily lives. Think about it. It's the voice assistant on your phone that sets your alarms and answers your questions. It's the recommendation engine on your favorite streaming service that knows exactly what you want to watch next. It's even working behind the scenes in hospitals, helping doctors diagnose complex diseases with greater accuracy than ever before. The evolution of AI has been nothing short of remarkable. It has gone from simple calculators to sophisticated systems capable of performing tasks that were once thought to be exclusively human territory. But what were the key breakthroughs? What are the most significant developments that have propelled AI from a theoretical concept into this undeniable, world-changing force? Well, a huge part of this explosion comes down to three things: massive amounts of data, incredible increases in computing power, and smarter algorithms. We're creating more data every day than ever before in human history. Every click, every search, every photo we upload feeds the machine. Simultaneously, processors have become exponentially more powerful, allowing us to process all that data at lightning speed. And then, there are the algorithms, particularly in the field of deep learning and neural networks. These are algorithms inspired by the structure of the human brain, allowing machines to learn from examples, recognize patterns, and make predictions in a way that's incredibly sophisticated. We've seen this manifest in large language models like GPT, which can write essays, code, and have conversations that feel almost human. We've seen it in image generation tools that can create breathtaking art from a simple text prompt. These aren't just incremental improvements, they are giant leaps that are redefining the boundaries of what technology can achieve. Now, this brings us to the big, looming question, the one that's on everyone's mind and causes a fair bit of anxiety: will AI take our jobs? It's a valid concern. When you see an AI generate a flawless article or create a stunning piece of graphic design in seconds, it's natural to wonder about the future of human employment. History does offer some comfort. Every major technological revolution, from the printing press to the internet, has displaced certain jobs while simultaneously creating entirely new industries and roles that were unimaginable before. The steam engine made manual labor less necessary but created jobs for engineers and factory managers. The computer replaced armies of clerks but gave rise to software developers and IT specialists. The pattern has always been one of disruption followed by adaptation and growth. But here's the catch: many experts argue that this time, it might be different. Why? Because previous technologies primarily automated physical or routine cognitive labor. AI, especially generative AI, is different. It's not just automating tasks on an assembly line, it's encroaching on fields that we've always considered uniquely human, fields that require creativity, critical thinking, and complex problem solving. We're talking about writers, graphic designers, musicians, customer service representatives, paralegals, and even financial analysts. The machines aren't just following instructions anymore. They are learning, adapting, and creating. So, which jobs are truly most at risk? And more importantly, how can we, as individuals and as a society, prepare for this monumental shift? The answer isn't about fighting the tide, it's about learning to swim with it, focusing on reskilling, upskilling, and cultivating uniquely human abilities like emotional intelligence, strategic thinking, and leadership. But let's pause the doom and gloom for a moment, because the picture is far from entirely bleak. In fact, it's incredibly exciting. Instead of viewing AI as an adversary coming for our jobs, what if we reframe it as an invaluable partner, a collaborator that can augment our own abilities? This is already happening in countless fields. In medicine, AI is helping scientists analyze massive genetic datasets to discover new drugs and personalized treatments for diseases like cancer, accelerating a process that used to take decades. In science, AI is simulating complex climate models and helping astronomers discover new exoplanets, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. And in our everyday work lives, it can free us from the mundane, repetitive tasks that drain our energy and creativity. Imagine a world where AI handles all the tedious data entry, scheduling, and report generation, allowing you to focus purely on strategy, innovation, and connecting with people. AI can be the tool that finally unleashes our latent human potential, propelling us into a new golden era of innovation and prosperity. So, what are these incredible new horizons that AI is opening up for us? The potential is almost limitless. In education, AI tutors could provide personalized learning paths for every student, catering to their individual pace and style, making education more effective and accessible. In agriculture, high-powered systems can monitor crop health, optimize irrigation, and predict yields, helping us feed a growing global population more sustainably. For artists and creators, AI can be a new kind of paintbrush, a muse that suggests novel ideas and helps bring complex visions to life. It can empower small businesses to compete with large corporations by providing access to sophisticated marketing and analytics tools. The core idea is partnership. It's not about man versus machine, but man with machine. The future belongs to those who can effectively leverage AI as a tool to amplify their own intelligence and creativity. However, with all of this immense power comes equally immense responsibility. The rise of AI isn't just a technological challenge, it poses profound ethical questions that we must confront head-on. One of the biggest issues is algorithmic bias. AI systems learn from the data we feed them, and if that data reflects existing societal biases related to race, gender, or socioeconomic status, the AI will learn and even amplify those biases. This could lead to discriminatory outcomes in everything from loan applications and job hiring to criminal justice. Then there's the issue of privacy. AI systems, by their very nature, require vast amounts of data to function, raising serious concerns about how our personal information is being collected, used, and protected. Who owns our data? How do we prevent it from being misused? And these issues lead to the ultimate philosophical question: how do we ensure that this powerful technology continues to serve humanity and does one day dominate it? How do we build safeguards to prevent autonomous systems from making decisions that are harmful to us? These are not easy questions with simple answers. They require a global, multidisciplinary conversation involving technologists, policymakers, ethicists, sociologists, and the public. We urgently need to develop strong ethical guidelines and robust legal frameworks to steer the development of AI. It's about being proactive, not reactive. So, how can we, together, guide this technological giant towards a future that is safe, equitable, and prosperous for all of humanity? So, where does that leave us? Will AI replace humans, or will it unlock new, unimaginable horizons? As you can see, the answer isn't a simple yes or no. It's not a binary choice. The reality is that it will likely do both. It will disrupt and displace, but it will also create and empower. The future of AI is not some predetermined fate written in code. It is a story that is actively being written by the choices we make today. It is both a monumental challenge and the greatest opportunity of our generation. The path we take depends on our ability to adapt, to learn, and to wisely govern this incredible technology. So, I want to turn the question over to you. How do you see this future unfolding? Are you optimistic about the possibilities AI brings, or are you more concerned about the risks? What steps do you think we should be taking right now to ensure a positive outcome? Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments section below. I'm really curious to hear your perspective, and if you found this deep dive interesting. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analyses on the trends shaping our world. Thanks for watching.